So, remarkably, 4 horses going clear in the main round and through to the jump-off, with last year's winner Nicole Horwood and Capital Don Camarco up against Nicola Syme on Sunny Park Stables, El Paso, Sean Neal on Clyde Z, and young Liam Stevens riding Investec Wanda.
This should be a great jump-off with only 7 fences in the jump-off, and I think the deciding turn should be just before number 17A. If someone goes inside the small bank, I think that's going to be the deciding turn.
So first to go is Nicola Syme, Sunny Park Stables, El Paso. Very tough to go at the beginning of the jump-off. You don't know quite how much you're going to have to do. Here she goes.
It is difficult, Rogan, because do you go clear or do you go really push for time? She's got really good horses behind her.
And of course, there's the time allowed, and penalties in the jump-off are ×4. In other words, there's a penalty for every second over the time.
The time allowed is only 48 seconds, so they've got to keep moving.
After this, Oxa is one of the turns. She's given herself some space. I presume the next riders are going to be quicker than that to this road crossing.
I think it looks like Nicola's going for the clear, Rogan.
Definitely. Now she's cantering strongly, but she's round there.
Yeah, she didn't do the inside turn.
Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strides to the last, and every stride counts. She's left all the fences up, but sadly 3 time penalties, and that looks like having left the gate open for the other riders. Here we go. The marvellous Capital Don Camarco, Nicole Horwood.
Capital Studs, Capital Don Camarco, and Nicole Horwood.
Yeah, I don't think Nicole's going to leave the door open for anybody. I think she's going to go for broke.
Good canter to number 1. She lengthens up the hill there to this big Oxa. Let's watch this turn. Touches the inside rein as she lands, and that is quicker. And she fires him forward. Did you see, Gail?
She's definitely not leaving the door open, Rogan. She's going for broke.
Here comes the next possible turn. He argues with his mouth. She's tighter. Boy, she's staying on the run. What do you think? Tighter there.
And 9 strides to the last.
9 strides. Every stride counting. An ecstatic Gonda Beatrix. And there it is. Clear. 44-10 and strongly into the lead. Nicole Horwood, Capital Don Camarco. A delighted Henning Pretorius, the owner. So here's a danger. Clyde Z, Sean Neal.
This is a huge danger, Rogan, because if any horse can go inside to the second last jump, this horse can. But I don't know if he's going to let him run on the first part of the course. That's going to be the difficult part for him.
Little shortening and a preparation for that Oxa. If anything, slightly wider on that turn.
And a little slower to this fence. I think once this horse gets away, though, it's very difficult to get him back. Also a bit wider there.
Fractionally wider there. And now Sean looking at this last vertical. Watch this. This is where he can do it.
They're inside. I mean, no one's done
amazing
that
turn. Wonderful. Stays on the run. Has he got her? And there's the time. 44.83. So, 7 slower. A delighted Sean Neal, a great try, but into second place. The last man who could win the derby, the talented Liam Stevens and his wonderful little mare Wanda. Here they go. Liam is cool. He's up for the pressure. Good gallop up the hill.
These long distances between fences are so deceptive, you don't really know how fast he's going. I mean, he's putting up a good gallop. Is it fast enough?
That is the question. The fences are staying up. The road crossing and 2 more to go. Maybe slightly wider there. And now this turn.
He's not going inside, but is he galloping enough? He could be.
And let's count. There it is. He's left them all up. He's left them up. What is the time? 45-10 and into third place, so not enough to win the Galencia Derby 2013, but a phenomenal try from a young talent.
What a great win for Nicole and Don Cumarco for the second year in a row, with a mere 1 second separating the first three prize winners. Another 4 combinations in the lineup making their Derby debut. What a great ride from Nicole and Don Cumarco.
Well, I just knew that if I hit a good rhythm from number 1, he would do the rest. If I did my job properly, I knew he would hold his own and do his job properly. Last year was my first year in Derby, and I just wanted to get through the finish, so to win it was amazing. So this year there was definitely a lot of pressure. I knew going into the jump off that the horses behind me were really fast. Sean, I know, is very quick in a jump off, so I knew from the beginning I had to gallop, and basically that's what I did. He's been in such form lately. He won last year, and I knew that this year if I gave him a good ride into every jump, he would do what's required.
Another exciting and nail-biting finish to the South African Derby, with the crowds enjoying the spectacle of some of the country's top riders and horses competing over the spectacular and challenging Derby course. There was so much on offer at Kyalami Park, with magnificent VIP hospitality, food and retail stalls, fashion and entertainment, and of course, many memorable moments. One of those being the outstanding performance of Nicole Horwood and the incredible Capital Don Cumarco, worthy winners of the South African Show Jumping Derby for a second year in a row. The 2013 Galencia Property South African Derby at Kyalami Equestrian Park. Proudly sponsored by Galencia Property.